Guys, this is Mpomiansa YouTube channel. You are welcome to Mpomiansa YouTube channel. I hope you are doing well wherever you are. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Today, I have a special topic for you. I have talked about some of the benefits that you gain or some of the advantages of working here in the Middle East. Also, you may be doubting as to what are also the disadvantages or the problems that you will face when you come to the Middle East to live and work. So today I have just compiled some one or two information on the problems or the disadvantages that you will face when you come to the Middle East to work. So without much ado, let's go straight forward and digest or digress these information. Let me remind you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I really appreciate your time, your efforts. Guys, if you find this video informative, don't forget to subscribe, okay? Also, like the video, share for others to also watch, and don't forget to leave a comment so that I will know your reaction on this video. Well, let's start with our first point. The first item is poor family connection. So guys, working here in the Middle East comes with some other challenges, though you stand to enjoy other benefits. But you must also be aware of the challenges that you will face once you find a job in the Middle East. And the first point is a poor family connection. Let's say you have a family back home in your country. Maybe you have a husband, you have a wife, you have children. If you don't have a wife or a husband, you have parents and other family members. So working in the Middle East is so time consuming that sometimes it becomes difficult for you to connect with your family, in the sense that once you have closed from work, they are already asleep because of the time difference between the Middle East and, let's say, Africa. For Ghana, for instance, Saudi Arabia is ahead of Ghana 3 hours, right? So whilst you are awake, they are still sleeping. So it becomes difficult for you to get in touch with your family at the right time and to also let me say, have that connection that will let you always feel connected with your family, especially those with husbands and wives. It becomes very, very, very difficult sometimes. All right, so you must be aware of this challenge. The next item is long hours of duty. Long hours of duty. Though most of the contracts, all these videos that I've been doing, I'm focusing on the non-skilled labor jobs, okay? Non-skilled labor jobs, or let me say non-professional jobs, and also let's say labor jobs, okay? Labor jobs. That's what I'm doing here. That's what I see to be the easiest and the common job that you can easily get. Though as a graduate teacher, I have my qualifications, but getting the kind of job that I needed was difficult for me. So I felt that why not accepting this offer and come, because they may be a way to also grow my career through that. So I accepted this offer and I came. So guys, coming to the Middle East, most of the job offers are that you can get are mostly the labor jobs. Talk about restaurant work, talk about malls, talk about airport work, talk about driving and all that. For driving is a skill job, so most of them are mostly non-skilled. So the next item is long hours of duty. Sometimes, though on your contract, the contract agreement states that you will be working 8 hours daily, but there are provisions for overtime, for extra overtime, and also um, it is stated, it may be stated in your contract that whenever your employer needs you to extend your duty hours, you should avail yourself for that extension. So uh, definitely, because of, let's say, inadequate staff and all that, most of the time you'll be doing overtime. Most of the time, though it will help you to get some higher amount of money, but sometimes too, because we are humans, you feel tired and all that. But sometimes it becomes difficult for you to even get a rest, even though you may be tired. So that one, you must keep it in mind that you may come and the number of hours you are working, you will think that it was not stated in your contract, and you start to be thinking otherwise. Just know before you come. That is why Pomian's video, Pomian's YouTube channel is here to give you information beforehand, so that when you make the decision to come here, you come with a full sense of knowledge of what is going to happen here. Is that right? So I wish you well in your job search. And also the next item is weather condition. Right now we are in the winter or summer, sorry. We are in the summer season and the place is very, very warm. Should I even say warm? The place is hot, right? It's very, very hot. Sometimes the temperature can rise as high as 50 something. So you should know how hot sometimes it could be. So most of the times, all workplaces are being are air conditioned. Okay, in our villas, let me say in our accommodations, we have air conditions in our rooms everywhere, in the living room everywhere. So once you enter the room to sleep, your air condition is on until you wake up to go back to work. So that's what happens here. Almost every workplace are air conditioned. So because of the heat, sometimes you need to use the air condition. So once you are planning to come to the Middle East, think about the weather condition also. When it's winter, there is cold. When it's summer, the heat is also there. The next item is unfamiliar dishes. Unfamiliar dishes. So let's say you are an African, this is an Asian land, or let me say an Asian country, the Middle East, yeah. So you should know that the dishes or the kind of food that you're going to see here will be dominated by Asian foods or dishes. So you have to make your mind well that over here, if you are in Ghana, you are enjoying all your fufu, your banku, and your ampesi and all that. When you drop here, you may chance on African food and some other Ghanaian food, but the cost may be difficult to acquire. So you have no choice than to learn how to eat some of these Asian foods or dishes. So you'll be thinking about parota, kapsa, what's the name? You'll be thinking about I have forgotten of them. We have a lot of food here which are dominated by the Asians, and so you have to learn how to eat them. When I arrived in Saudi Arabia, whilst I was in my hotel room, the next day I was fed with kapsa. I didn't know how to eat it, but I needed to try. Guys, bear in mind, okay, know all these things before you step your foot in the Middle East. The one important thing that I want to also point out is that there will be break of social activities. Even in working here in the Middle East, will give you a break on social activities such as funerals, such as wedding activities, sporting activities, and many other social activities that you used to attend in your country. In fact, since I came here for the past 1 year, 7 months thereabout, in fact, I've been absent from all these things. You get that? So just imagine You need to make sure that mentally you are ready and prepared to face some of these challenges before you come. Because you're going to miss the wedding ceremonies, you're going to miss the funeral grounds, you're going to miss the sporting activities that you used to attend in other places. You're going to miss all of that. So make sure you are mentally ready and prepared to come and work for your something. Okay? You are ready, you know why you are coming, and you are ready to sacrifice all these things, sacrifice your family in a way, sacrifice these social activities in a way, disconnect with most friends, and also you are ready to work hard as far as any hours that you may be required to work. Okay? Because it's not easy, my friend. It's not easy. Working for about 15 hours a day is not an easy job. It's not an easy job. So bear in mind and get yourself emotionally and mentally and physically ready before you step your foot in the Middle East. Right. So the last item that I want to talk about is no church. No what? No church activities in some parts of the Middle East. This one, let me be specific. I am in Saudi Arabia, and in Saudi Arabia here, I have not heard of any church being planted here in Saudi Arabia. So if you are coming to the Middle East and your destination is Saudi Arabia, then you have to make sure that you will not get the opportunity to attend church services if you're a Christian. Okay? I don't know of other religion, but for Christianity, I know it's not here in Saudi Arabia. But for other places such as Qatar, UAE, I learned there are opportunities for those over there to attend churches. So if you happen to go to these areas or these countries, then you might get your church to attend. But for Saudi Arabia, there is none of such opportunity for you. So guys, these are the little, or let me say the few points that I've developed to inform you once you make your plans of coming to the Middle East, the things that you should expect, some of the problems that you are likely to face, so that you can put yourself in a better position to really know how to move, or let me say organize yourself, right? So guys, this will be the end of this video. I have many other videos on the line. Don't forget to subscribe. Please help me to grow this channel and help me to spread the good news about the Middle East, about how you can make it also here in the Middle East. Okay, other guys are making it here, other people are making it here. Even only if you are ready to abide by the rules and regulations here in the Middle East, and you are lucky enough to have the right skills, okay, to have the right skills. If you have the right skills, you are good to go. If you have the right, let me say, qualification, you're good to go. You're going to get a good job. You're going to get a high-paying job, because people are making it big here in the Middle East. I will not lie to you, my friend. I will not lie to you. If you happen to have the right qualification, you're going to get a good job that will earn you higher salary, right? And you're going to make it. So guys, I have a lot of videos on the line. Keep in touch. Always pass by to watch my videos, because I have a lot of information for you.